You enroll a advance, you get $75 the very next week. You enroll a premium. So those numbers are easy to digest.
That's right.
What people get lost is this binary. I want to do the best I can to explain, especially if you've been in a while. I think most people in this room 90 days or less. A lot of y'all, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully this will help you out. Now, guys, this is a training done by Steve Merritt. It's on our website, but I'm gonna share something with you. If I can get in here. All right. The strategy on building a binary. The strategy to build a successful binary. The long-term goal everyone should have. Now, the binary means two.
That's right.
So you got a left team and a right team. When you enroll people, if you don't tamper with the back office, the computer places everyone on the outside going down. So let's say okay, so I want you guys to get a good view of that. Understand, the ultimate long-term goal is 20 on the left and 20 on the right. You may ask yourself, well, why 20?
That's right.
Because we really need at least 3 people on each side to go to work to get to the top of the comp plan. But it takes more than 4 or 5 people to get 3. So let's go through the numbers and how they work. If you got 20 people in your business, do you not realize that 6 to 8 of those people are going to quit?
Yes, sir.
They're not going to even get on auto-ship because somebody done told them something crazy. The doctor don't want to look at it. Something happened that made them say, nah, I'm not going to do it.
That's right.
That's okay. You're going to have another 6 to 8 people. Now we're up to 12 or 14 people. These people, so 6 to 8 people in that middle section, they're going to, what we call incubate. They're going to think about it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But they'll stay on auto-ship. They'll maybe remain your customer, but they're not going to be building the business. Remember, we're looking for business builders. We're not ambulance chasers.
That's right.
Y'all with me?
Yes, sir.
But out of those 20, 6 to 8 of them are going to be serious and go to work. Meaning they're actively getting customers. They're actively going out there driving to get the manager and above.
Right.
But out of 20, you only got 6, 7, or 8 people. So you do the numbers. 1/3 of the people you talk to are going to be worth a darn.
There you go.
So you got to start thinking long term. Don't think 4 people to get to manager going to get you nowhere else.
That's right.
4 people going to get you to manager, but those same 4 ain't going to get you to director. Y'all with me? All right. So 20 left, 20 right. Okay. Now, right here. This is what I just had a conversation with a couple just now. What does it say? I'm going to read it to you. It's kind of blurry. Place all personals outside right or outside left. I see people going in there fooling with them plus signs, and they get all messed up. Because what happened is, you start putting people on the inside, you're robbing volume from the people on your team. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Now, this is a very bad graphic, but I hope you guys can understand. The big blue circles are people you enroll.
Personally, that's right.
This is you. First thing you want to do, one on the left, one on the right. But then you're going to turn around a few days later. You may say, hey, some people that took my spot. No, they didn't.
No.
There are no levels on the binary. So somebody took that spot. Somebody took that spot. These are people above you putting those people in.
Yep.
So you just take that spot right there. Now you've helped that person. You've helped that person. You have that person. You've helped that person. All these people are on your team.
Yeah.
You want to place it low as possible to help as many people as possible.
That's right. That's right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So then all of these, this might be a core. This might be, I'm going to show you an example of this in a minute. But I just want you to get a understanding, a bird's eye view, a visualization of what does all this stuff mean. So then you go put your next person in over there. Well, this person put that person in before you get that person in.
Right.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, it is.
That was my spot. No. That person then brought in these 2 people. So what we have, guys, is now you got all these people. Same example I just gave you in the presentation. But now you can see a graphic of how that works. Every last one of these positions comes with volume. Okay? No, 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 no. Look, X means no.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't take your person to try to help this person out. This is your nephew that you trying to make sure that they get successful. You'd be better off just giving them the check.
That's it.
Because they're going to take that person, do nothing with them. That person left on the island, nobody to help him because your nephew been sitting on the couch for all his life. You think this is going to get him off the couch. You'd be better off making some money and giving him the check. So place that person down here. Place that person down here. Don't be trying to build on multiple legs. There's enough money in this company with one leg. Husband and wife make the biggest mistakes that way. They try to build two positions and they're robbing their team of the volume. It's almost like being selfish. You want to get two little checks instead of one big check? Get one big check, then go back and build that other little check if you want to. Or gift it to a relative or a son or a daughter when it's mature.
That's true.
Right? We got both our boys in the business. They ain't ready though, they're in college. But when they get ready, it's going to be some volume under that sucker. Y'all with me?
Oh, yeah.
We do a monthly subscription every month. We need inventory anyway.
There you go.
Y'all make sense?
Yes.
I don't want to lose that volume. Go ahead, you got a question. This is a small crowd. You was going to do this because I practiced this all night. So the next people, please write down your question because we could be here all day. Go ahead. I'll do it for you, man, because you look sharp.
If you made the mistake of putting a person on your right and left in the front, up top,
Mm-hmm.
to correct that, what we're saying now is to correct that, and you got somebody that's savvy, ready, and will be a business partner. Bring those two at the top to the bottom.
No, but what you can do, if you make a mistake and put somebody on the left that needs to be on the right, or the right that needs to be on the left, you can call the company. You have 5 days, 5 business days to do that. And if you, that's why you got to always monitor your back office and make sure everything was placed properly. And I'll show you guys how to do that. But yeah, you got a week to move them from left to right, but you can't move their placement in the tree once they're in the tree, unless you move them from left to right. Then they can all automatically be placed at the bottom of the other side. Okay. All right. Now.
Thank you.
Sure. All right. This is a graphic, another graphic of the binary, explaining the money. Now, this is called, some of you advanced people understand this, this is called a 1/3, 2/3 binary. Bottom line is this. You get paid $50 every time you get a combination of 330 on one side and 660 on the other. It could be left, right, left, don't matter. But what they do is they take 330 from one side, 660 from the other side, and they release $50. Now, how many of these $50 can you get? Well, we get 500, $25,000. Y'all with me? So we can get up to 500 cycles during a week. Now, of course, it didn't happen like that. When we first got started, I mean, we were having a few cycles, $100, $200, $300, $400, because people were building, we were helping them build, they were ordering, customers were coming on board, ordering their product, people were buying packages, people were doing a monthly subscription.
That's right.
That's the power of this, is people purchasing every month. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Christmas time, right? What are people thinking about? Not this, okay? So the volume dropped. There were not a lot of new advanced and premium packages being purchased Christmas week. So it gave me a great understanding of how much of my money was residual income.
Wow.
Right? Because new packages weren't being sold. But people over the last 2 years were reordering. Do y'all know my income only dropped 10 to 15%? So 85% of the money is, after 2 years, is reoccurring. So that means everybody quit building. I'm still getting 50% of my money. Don't tell them how long. We got people that say they're going to die, get buried with this patch. Okay? So we're talking long-term, solid reorders, residual income. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Now, the this is a good example here. I think I got it. Numbers on here. Let's see. There we go. There we go. Is that the one I want? Let me try something else. I don't have the volume. Here it is. Okay, yeah, here it is. Can y'all see that? There it is. Okay. Now, this is an example, and this is how the back office actually looks, y'all. This is an example of what could happen to you in the back office. Now, all of these people joined. Whether you brought them in or not, they came in on your left side and your right side. Now, what is that 745? That's the amount of points that comes in through a what package?
That's that.
Premium. That's that premium. That's the top package.
That's right.
Somebody joins there, you get 745 points put into your organization. Somebody joins there, what's that?
Advance.
That's the advance. That's that $535 position. Somebody comes at 180, what is that? That's the core. So I just use packages, but these could be $77 reorders. These could be somebody on a 2-sleeve ownership, which would be 154 points. So all of these points are coming in all over the place.
Oh, yeah.
During the course of a week, let's say this happened to you. Let's say you brought in these two and these two, but they brought in these 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. You add up all these points. There are no levels in the binary. So 200, you add up all this, 2835 business volume points. You add up all this side, 1705. Let's say it took a week. Monday, you got a couple of people. Tuesday, 2 more. Wednesday. But the Sunday at midnight is when the numbers go in. Okay? Let's say this is your Sunday. So 2835. How many? This is obviously the higher leg, right?
That's right.
28, 17. How many 660s can be divided into this? 4. 660 into 2835 equals 4.
That's right.
How many? See, this is the highest side. You use 660 as the divider. Over on this side, you use 330 because it's the lower side. How many 330s go into 1705? 5 cycles, 5 times. But the limitation is the side with the less cycles. So guess how many cycles you're going to get this week? 4, not 5. That make sense?
Makes sense.
4 times $50 is what? $200. Let me give you another secret though. This is just the binary. This is just the third way we get paid. But what are these people doing? These people ain't in business for you.
That's right.
They're in business for themselves.
Yeah.
How much matching bonuses? We're going to talk about that in a minute. Think about the matches on top of this. But if you only had $200, does that pay for your monthly? That's a week.
Yep.
That's $800 a month. Can that help anybody? See, this is not all about financial independence and flashy this and all this kind of stuff and making the money that people. I hate those kind of companies. This is about financial free. This is about financial relief. I really believe it. And if you go to work hard, see, you can mess around with this thing and make $1,000 a month. But if you want to go to the next level, again, no promises, no guarantees, based on your influence and your work ethic, and most importantly, your coachability. I get people get started with this thing, and we're going to go through how to get started right. I see people get started with this, and I tell them what to do. Nah, man, I got something different I want to try. I want to try this stuff. You know, man, I've been in business for myself for, 15 years, man. You ain't got to tell me what to do. I say to myself, oh, have mercy, I got one now.
Yes, sir.
Why would you reinvent the wheel
That's it.
if we're having all this success, guys? Why? Why would you do that? Duplicate, don't innovate. I tell people, man, you get a bright idea, go take a cold shower. It's gonna mess you up. All right? So was that a good example, guys?
Good.
That makes sense? Okay.
Can I say something?
Sure, go ahead.
For
But
clarification.
I don't want to mess me up. Okay,
No,
let me
I'm
get.
sorry.
No, I'm
This is
just-
a clarification, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly.
Sure.
So all of the people that are falling under you that you did not personally enroll, where that benefits you is when it comes to the cycles. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Those people under you that you didn't personally enroll, it's still your volume.
That's right.
For cycles.
For cycles.
Only.
Correct, only for cycle phones. Yes, right. And if they're helping somebody make a check, you get a match.
Yeah.
So you get paid twice sometimes on the same people. Let's talk about that.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about that. All right, so matching bonuses. Look at this example.
Wow.
Let's say you enrolled 6 people. You didn't stop at 4, you went to 6. Let's say all those 6 people made $500 apiece. That's $3,000 in earnings. What's 25% of 3,000? That's $750 to you that week.
Great day.
But you're building a good business. These people introduce 6 apiece. Now, this is a hypothetical. Nothing works out like this. I just want to share with you something. Let's say it happens. All of them make $500, $18,000, to you, $3,600 that week. Third level, 20%. 6 times 36, 216, 108,000, 21,000. You add that up, guys, that's a total of $25,000 in matches to you. Now, is everybody gonna do that? No. What if you get that 10% right? No. What if you get it 1% right? Just in your matches, that's extra $1,000 a month. Well, 1% of 25,000 is 250. That's extra $1,000 a month to you. See, this is not about us. People say, well, I don't know that many people. You might be one person away from somebody that has some influence in a major sorority or fraternity. Somebody has some influence in the business world in their city, or somebody that's passionate about expanding our movement, which is empowering the black community to combat this financial and healthcare crisis we're under. It's a crisis. Don't get it twisted. It's a crisis. People are at retirement age, they're suffering in silence.
Yep.
Most people do not have enough money saved. They're going to end up being dependent on family, friends, or the federal government. Neither one of them reliable. You think I want my boys taking care of me in retirement? No, I'm going to hire somebody. Somebody got some incentive to do this thing right. Missing my, whatever I miss, no. And we got sons, that they gonna do. If I had daughters, maybe I feel better, but sons, they gonna be out doing something I was doing. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So my point is, what's the daughter head on them operations? It helped, right? These people gonna be with us. God, we got this far in 2 years without you. Imagine what we're gonna do with you.
There you go.
I want more stories. They're coming, guys. We're gonna hear from a couple people before we wrap this up. But does that make sense?
Oh, yes.
Now, I'm gonna show you something else about these magic bonuses. Real quick, where's my... I didn't add it. Gotta find it. Where? Okay, let's see. Matching bonus training. Screenshot. There it is. All right. Don't record this, y'all. Don't record this part. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this or not. This adds up. Matching bonuses right now probably 45% of our income. Matches are strong, aren't they? They're strong. They come in and there's no cap on them. Now, don't record, still don't record. I'm sure something else. I'm gonna log into my back office.
it's not that hard. We just don't help each other.
There you go.
They do.
Bottom line.
And if we know something, we like crabs in a bucket.
There you go.
Well, that's why I love networking, because you gotta help enough people get what they want to get what you want.
We gotta get it together.
But that's what this community can do with people's mindset. When you get involved out of that, see, people in life don't fail, they conform.
That's it.
If you hang around broke people, you become broke. If you hang around negative people, you tend to become more negative. Crab in the barrel people make you a crab in the barrel. But this community is different. We're building something together.
There you go.
As a community, God, I'm telling you, we did this before with a team called Tag Team Marketing years ago. And we tore this country up. We put more black people in business than I think any other network marketing company in the history of the world. Well, go ahead.
Is it a benefit for you to sponsor more personals, or for you to, or is there a negative side or downside for you to give some of your personals to your personals?
It's a big downside to give away people. I've seen that happen. A lady gave away somebody, went straight to director. But because it wasn't front line to her, she didn't get credit to go to senior director. You need 2 directors personally enrolled to go senior. Don't give away personals.
There you go.
You don't know what a person can do unless it's the cat or the dog. I can't tell you to do stuff like that. But sometimes in business, you got to do what's required.
Yeah.
If that don't work, you got to do what's necessary.
Yep.
Because I've seen people miss money. They got 4 people, and they have 3 people, and that 4th person they need, don't you have a name? Use your credit card, put a name in. Come on, guys, this is business. Don't miss money. You need the inventory anyway. I remember when I got started, I was paying for 4 people. But that 4 people make me $1,000. So to spend $400 to make $1,000 makes sense to me.
Right.
Absolutely.
Makes sense to me. All right? Now that's the dark side of training. Question, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, Jennifer.
Hey, Jennifer.
Thank you, good to see you all too. If you have, children, right, and you said, okay, well, I would like to use this platform to create like a generational wealth building, tool, right? Would it be recommended, if you put like I have 4 children, 3 daughters and a son, right?
How old are you?
Let's see, 27, 26, 21, and 19.
No problem. All of them are 18 or over.
Absolutely.
They can sign up, stay dormant. You can put them in. My son didn't know I signed them up. I just put them in. And I paid the authorship. When they're ready, it'll be there with millions of points.
There you go.
See what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
I do have a question. You said, I think in briefly, you said that if you sign up and you came in at 4, and you want to move the premiums, you can
Pay
pay.
the difference.
Okay,
Absolutely.
even if they sent you package already?
No. They just, it's weird to me too. Let's get it. I love the policy. I'm gonna do it. It's very generous. So that you upgrade, you pay the difference, and then you're in advance. And you get the difference in inventory shipped
Oh,
to you.
that's what I was gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Okay.
One small, direction. Is this something that you can like incorporate within a trust?
Absolutely. I start with the quickest and easiest way is the LLC.
Yeah.
You go online in Georgia, you get one for $100, fill it out, get a good name, boom. Then that way,
Cause you know, you're looking at like probate and all that stuff, I'm just trying to think.
right, you're trying to avoid all that. Yeah, all of my stuff is in corporation. Be smart. Get you a good tax advisor. I can't get you that, but yeah, get somebody that'll tell you your taxes gonna be better. See, the difference between rich people and poor middle class is this: rich people make money, spend it, pay taxes on what's left. Poor and the middle class make money, pay taxes first, then try to spend what's left.
Yeah.
Rich people have figured out this game. It's about separate entities, companies, corporations, trusts. We don't have time to get into that, guys, but you can always change it with LifeWave
Yeah.
anytime you get ready. Start out in your own name. You can change it to a business or trust later, okay?
Thank you.
All right.
Can I say something real quick?
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Rich people are the system. They know in advance.
I got no education on finance, had a lot of love, nobody knew anything. My dad was broke, my granddad was broke, broke begats broke. We started out behind, we got a lot of catching up to do.
But you know better, you do better.
You know better, you do better. I didn't know better because nobody taught me. But let's talk about how to get started. How to get started, we call it the quick 5, okay? These are 5 things you need to be doing out of the gate. First of all, we already talked about it. Understand, keep the big picture. You should not have to reach in your pocket past the first month to pay for your business.
That's good.
Okay? There's a way in that portal to link the money that they're holding for you to pay your auto ship. You don't even have to open up another bank account or get however you want to do it. But the point is, they make it simple, okay? Number 2 might be the second most important thing on this list, is to make a list of who. The people you think will won't, the people you think won't will. People you think can can't, the people you think can't can. It's going to confuse you to no end. Don't let it confuse you. Just write down everybody. Now, this is the key. You got to take those numbers. Don't be lazy with this one, y'all. Take those numbers to a separate app. Don't use your contact app. There's not enough ways to track and follow up your people if you just call them randomly from a cell phone. You got to write down. I'm old school. Bring out a notepad and write down a name. Now you don't have to write the numbers down. You just got the numbers in your phone. But you want to write down those names. Matter of fact, let's do this. New people especially. No, new people especially. Let's bring out a notepad. Guys, I'm going to give you a few minutes. This is what you got to get. Write down the 10 sharpest people you know. And then you can make 5 of the 10 sharpest, the 5 of the easiest people to talk to. Start out with the top 5. Then the next 5, somebody that you call up, you know they're going to answer, you know you got history with them, and you would love to work with them. But again, they're going to be the hardest. We're going to talk about that. The people that know you the best are the hardest people to recruit because they judge you and not the opportunity. I'm sure you got to get around that. But you want to write them down anyway. The next 5 is just anybody that comes to mind. Keep going. If you can get to 15, get to 20. Okay?
Or you can go to notes on your phone.
Right? Or you can copy and paste to the notes on your phone. Yeah, and keep it separate. Keep it separate. Can we get a little music back? Let's get these people some little thinking music. We got thinking music over there?
But you know what, if you have mindset people like you, they understand about generational welfare.
I'm gonna tell you guys. I gotta get it to play. I think I got it under control over here. I'm gonna tell y'all something. A lot of people judge or worry about what other people. I quit caring about what other people.
Right.
You know why? Because my mentor taught me something. He said, most people in life don't fail, they conform. I said, what do you mean, man? He said, most people do what other people do. Now, the people you write down, and that's why, what are most people doing? Nothing. Most people are doing, now when I say about nothing, what I mean is this. They're settling for what life is giving them instead of going for what they want. See, what most people go through life doing is avoiding pain instead of seeking pleasure. Because, it's almost like cattle in the field. We down south, y'all know, y'all drive by them all the time, right? You see these cows out there, and good and well them cows can get out of that little old fence. They just lean on that thing and it'll fall down.
That's right.
But they are so conditioned to the area they're in, they don't want anything else. It's like the jobs out here. The people in these offices, moo, moo. And then somebody breaks through that fence. They discover an opportunity.
That's right.
They got a great idea. And they say, you know what the heck with this job? I'm going to try something different. I'm making some money on the side now. I'm out of debt. I'm going to go for it. But the cows, they'll see you go through that fence. And they'll be like, no, I know what this grass is. I don't know what that, the grass is green over there. But no, we got to get, this is my grass. I know what my desk is. My computer's booted up every morning for me. I know where the staples are. I know where the paper is. We got a copy machine. No, I'm comfortable over here. God, and they see their friends getting slaughtered.
Yep.
These cows, see these cows getting solid. People leave, cows leaving the place, don't even come back. It's like getting laid off. It's like if people are just walking toward the cliff. Oh, he got downsized. Oh, he got laid up.
Yep.
Oh, no more pay raises. And it's almost like they're in line. They see it.
Yep.
Oh, that person, that ain't gonna happen to me. Nah, can't happen to me. They trust me. They love me over here.
Watch out.
My boss got my back. Then tell you the first chance they get. They keep walking. But yeah, man, so I'm supposed to get a pension, but then they cut you off. Ah! Everybody walking over that cliff. It only takes one person. Let me tell you something about network marketing. Yes, there have been a lot of companies out here that didn't deliver on what they said they were going to do, right? Right? And they disappointed you, didn't they?
That's right.
They disappointed you. I don't care how many times you fail, especially in business. I failed before. It only takes one time to be right. Only takes one time.
That's right.
I was right once. Then I signed up again with another company. I was right twice. Now, you might get two. But Lord how much, we done got 3. Then we done got 3. This might be your second, or your third, or your last. You gotta ask yourself a question.
Right.
Now, if you got some great stuff going on outside of this, God bless you, go for it. I didn't have that. See, people, when I saw network marketing, I still had no financial training. People from where I come from and look like the way I look and come from the neighborhood I came from, wasn't nobody discovering no oil in our backyard. Anyway, I didn't have no distant relative that was going to give me a inheritance like some of these other folks out here. I didn't have, with the stream across the street wasn't going to have no diamonds in it. We go out there and pan for gold and diamonds. We had to do something different, didn't we? We had to. And there was a lot of options out there. I mean, obviously I went into the construction business. It's different. Hard, but it's different. Discovered this. And we said, you know what? This is going to be it for us. Now, it might not be that way for you. It might be supplementary income. That's fine. You got another dream to go. But if you don't have anything as big as this, why not? What you got to lose?
That's right.
All right? So that's why you want to put down everybody you know. I'm going to tell you a quick story. We're going to wrap this up. Back in the ACN days, that's in the 90s. Y'all remember the long distance company, ACN? LCI? I remember the LCI deal? Incredible. Incredible. When it was fresh and new, in the beginning, everybody made money. Then all of a sudden, long distance went away.
Yeah.
Right? So that ended. Then they started some other foolishness. They let Donald Trump speak at the Nationals and no, we don't want no more of this. So we basically left and started our own business. We got some good training in ACN. Was able to do that. But what was I talking about, by the way?
A lot.
I sure was. Wasn't I? I was on the roll. Let me bring it back in. But what was I talking about, Reggie? ACN. I was going somewhere with this.
LCI.
Talking about a company a long time ago.
Yeah.
Area of this company.
There you go. Okay. You gotta have. This is what I was talking about. You gotta have the right product
That's right.
with a company that's stable, that's gonna pay you with no issues,
There you go.
with creditors of the federal government. But more importantly, well, not more important, the second thing, third thing, you gotta have what? The right time. What better time to get involved in something when the patent is fresh, nobody knows about it, and only 14,000 black people across the country are involved? What better time you think, Reggie said it, it's gonna be a good company a year from now. But it ain't gonna be the same as it is today.
That's right.
It's gonna be, because this is where I was going. In that company, I had a guy come up to me and said, man, he was into me, he said, that's my uncle. He walked up to me and said, what you doing here? Oh, one of my church members invited me. Yeah.
Wow.
And guess what? This guy was a network marketing professional, had over 100,000 people under him on another company, and he came over here and made $1 million in a year in that company. That nephew could have enrolled his uncle and made at least 10% of that. He'd have been a 6-figure earner just because of his uncle. He forgot to call him or didn't go. Well, I didn't think you successful. I didn't think you were going to be doing this. He said, you should call him. Nephew, I'm sorry, man. I'm going with my partner over here.
That's it.
Boy, it crushed him, and it crushed me. The guy was in my organization. So don't do that.
Right.
Talk to them before somebody else does.
There you go.
Everybody on your list right now is wide open. Matter of fact, even if they have been talked to and then joined, they still open market for you. There ain't gonna be that many people like that. All right? So y'all got this?
Yes.
The fourth thing is the second most important thing on this list. Or maybe even the first. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. Right here, third one. That's the one I want to talk about. Book a private Zoom within your first few days. Guys, don't take this lightly. If you don't have time to do it this week or early next week, or this weekend, what's today? Saturday. Okay. If you don't have a chance to do one in the next few days, schedule it.
Yeah.
Your upline, the one that's capable of doing an effective presentation, is who your people need to talk to, not you.
That's right.
You got to edify. If I was on Reggie's team, no, if I was on Pastor Willis' team right here, I'd say, look, I'm just getting started with this thing. But I'm working with a gentleman that's pastor of a church, has a lot of influence. He's a very successful business person. He understands this a whole lot better than I do. I want you to talk to him. It's going to be, and I'm booking I have a private meeting just for a handful of key people that I want to invite you to. And he's going to conduct this for me Tuesday at such time. I'm going to send you the link. Would you be on it? Yes. All right. You said yes. I'm going to put you on the list. Do not make me look bad in front of my pastor. Do not make me look bad in front of my mentor. Do not make me look bad in front of my beloved friend. Right? So it gives them another sentence. And if you really want them to show up, 3-way
That's right.
with somebody to explain a little bit more. And the odds of them showing up. I'm telling you, if people tell you to your face or text you or talk to you and tell you they're going to show up and you don't do a 3-way, even if you follow up with them the day of and they say they're going to show up, you're going to get 50% of them people to show up. You can get 10 confirmations, you're only going to get 5 people on that. If you enroll 10 people without confirmations, you're lucky to get 2 people to join that Zoom.
That's right.
Don't get it. I'm telling you guys, the people you think will won't, people you think won't will. Now, one of the things you got to embrace, everybody that's new. I know we got some sharp people in the room. I talked to several of you up here. Some of you business owners, some of you already retirement age, some of you got some stuff going on. You're busy. Okay? And a lot of y'all are educated. It's terrible. Why? Because you got so many ideas that you think you got this figured out. And then when somebody comes up to you or disagrees with you, you want to argue the point.
Right.
You want to tell them why they're wrong. You know what I figured out with the help of my mentors? It's better to be wrong and rich than right and broke. Let your friends be right.
That's right.
Let them be right. Don't get upset with them. Nod your head and smile sometimes when they say stupid stuff. Just don't worry about it. Guess what? You need them to see this information. You don't care what the craziness is. Yeah, them stem cells, they've been around for a while. I know everything about stem cells. Okay, great. Their stem cells, they make your brain get bigger. That's right. You're absolutely right. Let's get you on this Zoom so you can get some more information on it.
There you go.
Don't argue with them. No, it don't make your brain get bigger, you dummy. I'm going to say, yeah, I've heard that too. So what am I saying, guys? This is the purpose of the first private Zoom is to launch your business.
That's
Not to
right.
get it out the gate going at 25 miles an hour. Somebody in the room told me they was in a hurry. You in a hurry? You need to want. When I first got started, I said, Steve, I need a launch. He said, I said, Zach, what you talking about? He already spoke the language. He said, Steve, I may do a couple of 3-ways from my heavy hitters, but the most of them I'm going to invite. And I'll follow up with them, and I'll confirm that they're going to get started. Had 20-some people on that Zoom. Next week, I said, Steve, I need another one next Tuesday. So those 5 people that joined off that 20-some people Zoom, now they get invited for the next one.
That's right.
See, guys, you book a meeting from a meeting. And all of a sudden, it's like a snowball rolling down a hill. That same Zoom on Tuesday night now, over what, Reggie? What we had last Tuesday? Over 200 people?
Yeah, like 174.
170, yeah. Yeah. It started out with 20.
That's good.
So, and it needs to be 1,000. Y'all with me? But it's going to start out with your handful of people on your Zoom.
That's right.
The system we have in place, we do Zooms every day of the week. But if you talk to somebody on Wednesday and they can't make the West Coast Zoom on Thursday, you're going to wait all the way to Tuesday or Monday? Get them on a Zoom, private Zoom. I've done Zooms with one person. I spend out the same energy that you do a Zoom with 50 people. What's better, one person or 50 people? But you got to start with one to get to 50, right?
That's right.
All right. Got it? Yeah, guys. This website, digitallines101.com, go to it. This is what I want everybody to do, if you haven't done it. If you really want to stay plugged in, it's so important to stay plugged in, ain't it, y'all? Ain't it important?
Yes.
You want to go here. This is the website, digitallines101.com. All the way to the bottom, stay plugged in. You click on that. Stay plugged in. Put in your phone number. You're going to get a text saying, do you want to get reminders for the Zooms and what have you? And you say, yes, reply, why? And then you will, an hour before every event that we have, we'll get this to you. When we add new events to upcoming event page, okay? You'll get all this information,
Oh, that's good.
okay? And you can download the flyer. Let's look at Reggie's Stewart. It's Reggie's Stewart. Right here. Reggie's going to be in L.A. Reggie, you're going to be in L.A. what? February 22nd? You click download the flyer, bam. You're on your phone. You can download that to your phone. You can text that to people. Got it? Guys, we're trying to make this simple for you.
That's good.
Trying to make this real simple for you. You know? Now, I like to do something a little bit different. I don't like to just text people the flyer because a lot of the pertinent information can't be copied and pasted from a flyer. I typically send the flyer along with, I copy this information and send it right along with the flyer. Y'all see what I'm saying? Right here. And then copy that, put that in the text, then attach the flyer to it. Because I want people to click on the address and go right to it.
Oh, that's good.
You see what I'm trying to say? So a lot of people just send out the flyer, but I want to send out at least the address and the time in the form of this, so that when they click on it, look at this, go straight to maps. Got it? So you want to make it as simple as people, especially in Zooms too. I don't just send flyers to Zooms, I send the actual Zoom link and the Zoom ID so that people will know if you can't get in this way, you can get in that way. Okay? All right, y'all got that?
Yeah.
Any questions on that, real quick? Questions on this? Good. Going once, going twice? All right. So all the presentation, let me go back to all the presentations that we do, guys.
3 and 4.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. So you're right. There you go. 4, stay plugged in. 3 was book a private Zoom.
I got 3, I need 4.
4 was plug into the Digital Alliance website. Number 5, and this is it. Action. You know, most people procrastinate. I'm gonna tell you what my wife did. Yeah, I'm telling you, but she got started. She said, "Baby, I love this." She's always been a great support. Don't get me wrong, but she said she wanted to actually work this one. I said, "Okay, let's go to work." We set some goals together. I come around a day later. She in the office putting stuff together, setting the printers up, making the files look pretty. That's what she does. She does a great job with that, and she thinks she's working. She getting ready to get ready. That's not an IPA. You know what an IPA is? Income, not the beer.
Right.
Income producing activities. She was doing non-income producing activities. Now, don't get me wrong, you need to have your files up, but don't fool yourself to think you're working. All you're doing is stalling. That's all she was doing. And then when we really started to engage, let me tell you what really turned the corner for us. When we started to do a accountability program with each other. Every day, you need to be talking to 3 to 5 people new a day. If you're not doing that every day, think about it. You know how many people you got on your phone? Sometimes just randomly text somebody, "Hey, you got a minute to talk?" I ain't talked to them in years, but they're in the phone. They're in your phone for a reason. You got a minute to talk? I like to talk to people. Texting is hiding.
Yes, sir.
It's hiding.
Yes, it
And you
is.
get, and a lot of things can be misconstrued with
Yes,
texting.
it can.
I got a guy that's in the real estate business. One of the sharpest guys you ever want to meet. Oh, Ken, I got this database that I'm going to send out to all my clients and da-da-da-da-da-da. All he did was send out a mass text message to everybody, expect these people. Oh, I sent it out to 80 people, Ken. We're going to have a bunch of people on this Zoom. How many people show up on this Zoom? 8 people. Out of 80. So that's about right. 10% of the people that you just don't speak to might show up.
That's right.
I like to see communication is more than words. It's tonality. People will be moved to action by the height of your enthusiasm, not the depth of your knowledge.
That's right.
See all this, and some of y'all don't want to talk. Some of y'all talking too much. You gotta you gotta pique interest.
Yeah.
Guys, you know where I got this from? This right here. I got this from this manual. My wife and I wrote this last month, and we basically, well, it's free, so you don't have to pay for it, but we published it, 3 weeks ago? Yeah. So, this is our X39 training manual. The first thing in the table of contents tense is what? If you do nothing else but print this out, download it to your phone, page 4. Page 4, the quick 5. But if you keep going, it talks about what do you say to people?
That's right.
We call it the peak and pass. Pique someone's interest and pass them on to someone else. Don't be the deal. Allow the expert to be the deal. Guys, what do you say to people? One of those 3 things is all you need. You may want to add your personality to it. You may want to add a couple of slangs or whatever you feel comfortable, whoever you're talking to. But only thing I even say to people, what do you know about stem cell technology? That's an easy conversation to start out with.
That's right.
And then they say nothing, they say a lot. I say, man, let me tell you what happened to my wife. Yada, 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 yada. Really? Yeah, look, I'm going to text you this website. Matter of fact, I got some samples. I'm going to text you this website. Would you like to get some more information? And you must include this. Okay? Guys, this is a reference book. You want to get this, download this. Matter of fact, new people that are here today, raise your hand. Glenn, help me out. I brought some copies.
Oh, wow.
Pass them out. Brand new people, you get those. And the people that are in the business, you know what to get. All right? All right, so all of these little key nuggets, but the very most important is, when I say very important, it's very important. Listen up, new people. You must, listen, those manuals are gonna come, they're gonna come. You must talk about the income opportunity. You don't have to make it the forefront of the conversation, you lead with the product, but you want to say, look, look, it works because it's exclusive. It's a patented technology. If you're talking to an entrepreneur, they're going to appreciate that. They've never heard about the X39, and everyone can use it. It what? Screams what?
Opportunity.
Say that one more time. It what?
Screams opportunity.
It screams opportunity. I don't know if you're looking, but if you're open to looking at an opportunity, John. Yeah, I want to hear about the stem cells. Yeah, anybody do yeah. Nah, I'm not really. Okay, but John, I get it. There's a lot of ways to make money. I get this. You're busy, but don't you want better health? Yeah. Here, put this on right now. John tell me that he putting a patch on. He ain't getting my patch. Because he already told me I want to do the business. So, but sometimes the best recruit is what? A satisfied customer.
That's right.
So don't dismiss the customers, because once this patch starts working, they're gonna start talking.
Oh, yeah. Automatic.
All right. So that's pages 5 and 6. All right. The next is, we already talked about make a list, but what does it do? It tells you how to classify that list. It tells you how to sort that list. It tells you, and we have examples of how to make a good list right here. By the way, Who filled out the form to get started? New people. Show it to them. Here you go. Get you going. Oh, you already got some? Get on. Who filled out the form? Who filled out 5 days? I don't count. Did you fill out the form? Okay. You don't see. Now just, these are the cards. The cards that you use to pique interest. You put the patch inside the envelope with this card, and that's kind of like a business card. I don't have a business card. What my wife has done, she come up with these little labels, and we put them on the label. Yeah, go ahead, Lynn.
Yes.
Got it? Huh?
Oh,
Well, I want people to get started. And here, some more. I want for people to get started, come out with a good, come out and fast. Let's do this. These things will be ordered for $5 a piece, but you don't want to wait in the mail to get that. You ready to go, right? This weekend. All right? So guys, wear your patch. And Steve came up with this. And this is going to be the last thing I'm going to talk about. We're going to wrap this up. Steve came up with this. It's on page 10 of the manual. Steve, my enroller, he calls the system the PRO system or the PRO strategy. What does P stand for? Patch them, pique their interest, get the product in their hands. Let's give them the website. What does R stand for? Revisit. Meaning, it don't matter what you say to people and how you pique their interest if you don't follow up to see what they got to say.
Right.
They're not going to call you.
That's right.
90% of them are not going to call you. You say, well, I gave them the website. I'm waiting on to see what they're going to say. See, that's that trying to be right stuff again. You know it's right for them to call you. People ain't going to do right. They not. People crazy. I'm telling you, if you let your mind get wrapped around that foolishness, you're going to go crazy too. Realize you're not trying to convince them. Amateurs convince.
Yep.
Professionals sort. You're sorting for yeses. You're going to run into 3 types of people. They're going to say yes, they're going to say maybe, or they ask a bunch of questions, they're going to say no. Yes, and yeses, we know what to do. Maybes, I don't know what to do with them, but I just leave them alone. But no's, I know what to do for the benefit of my health, of my psychologically, and the benefit of my business. No means no. Look, a negative no is the worst no's you're going to get, and it might come from the people closest to you.
Yep.
They'll say, that's stuff, it's a pyramid. Or they're going to say, oh man, my doctors don't put no cosign on it. You better get, is that stuff FDA approved? And then all of a sudden you start to doubt what you're doing from that one person.
Yep.
Let me tell y'all something. When you buy someone else's opinion, you bought their lifestyle.
That's right.
If they are not living the lifestyle you want to live, what does their opinion mean anyway?
Don't mean nothing.
You got to pay your bills. When I saw network marketing for the first time, and I saw them rich folks up there talking in front of the Lord, people I thought was rich, all I know is I saw some big checks, okay? And they were forging these checks. It got my attention. And I said, man, if this is real, in 6 months I paid off all my debt. And you know how many people in my family got involved? Almost none. Negative. My own daddy, bless his soul, was negative. Oh, that stuff don't work, boy. You better keep that good job. And if I hadn't have done network marketing those 25 years ago, I would not have been able to retire. He was at retirement age broke down. I bought him a house.
Go ahead.
I bought him a truck. And it's something that he never expected in his years because he didn't have no money.
God.
You understand? How many people can you buy? Grandma, I helped her out before she passed away. My granddad was driving trucks till he was like 80 years old. I said, Granddad, get out of that truck. Wrote him a check. Guys, how many people can you help? See, sometimes you got to stop worrying about you.
That's it.
Set goals that's going to enhance not just your life, but other people's lives. People tell me, I don't care, I'm not money motivated. I just want to help people. How many people?
Right.
Stop doing 1, 2, set up a foundation. Set a goal for how many people you want to help and come up with some ways to make that work and help you at the same time.
That's right.
But nah, I just want to help people. How many? I want to make some money. How much? I want to get I want to move through this company. How fast? These things, look, I'm going to go back to number 4. What was number 3? Number 5. take what? Massive what? Action. I believe in goal setting, affirmations, visualization. Every morning and every night, I'm on my knees, believing that I'm going to get what's coming to me. Not hoping. Not, Jesus said in Mark 11, 23, 24, is what you pray about and believe.
That's right.
Not what you pray about and hope for. People say, well, I want it. I want this. I want this. I'm going to pray for wanting. Guess what God going to give you? The feeling of wanting. But when you pray and know that it's coming and you say, I have, I am, and you know, I believe, then it comes into your life, guys. But even when you're doing all that praying and visualization and affirmations and you know God is with you, you got to do what? You got to get off your knees and go to work.
Got to.
Faith.
Without works.
A lot of us think it's going to happen by luck. We want to buy lottery tickets. Go to the casino, okay? Luck ain't no strategy, okay? The odds are not good. So, we were just in Vegas for the event with Steve and Gina. I looked down this road, all this new construction. They didn't build all that new construction on people winning money.
No.
They built all that stuff with y'all's losses, our losses. Do you figure out that? Well, I ain't gonna say it. We're talking private. Anyway, but my point, guys, that's it. Now, how many people got something out of this today?
Oh, yes, sir.
We got some people in this room that's flat out making it happen. Any managers with us? Managers? Right, stand up, managers. Stand up, managers. You can get it. Hey, I know y'all got some, but pay it forward. Give all the managers a thing. Now, the next position up is called director. Director, managers, thank you. You can have a seat. Just raise your hands so you get the seat. Congratulations, by the way. Directors in the house. All the directors that stand up. Come to the front of the room. Directors, real quick. I want you guys to know these people. Now, why? A lot of these people are in the upline. These are the people that have done it. They've made, in order to get to director, managers 4 people, right? In order to get to director, you need 2 managers. Come to the front of the room. Come on. You need 2 managers. So they've helped 2 people become manager, and none of them been enrolled that long. None of them been enrolled that long. So real quick, your name, where you're from, and what you do for a living, and how long you been in. Whatever you want to say. Go ahead.
Kevin and
Joetta.
Ali from Charlotte, North Carolina. Who we been in? 4 months?
Wow.
Beautiful.
Are the checks coming?
Definitely.
We
Go ahead.
Lawrence Willis. Where am I from? Griffin, Georgia, and Columbia, South Carolina. And the checks do come. Got a notice. It's gonna be deposited.
What do you do for a living, sir?
A pastor and travel. And every stop I make, somebody's gonna get the question, what do you know about stem cell?
That's it.
That's all right.
Awesome.
Awesome. Sam Smith, Columbia, South Carolina.
Sammy! Thank you for doing this, Sam.
Man, just excited about this opportunity, what it's going to do for a lot of people
Absolutely.
in the world. Man, give it back up to Robinsons because, man, look, they're teaching us step by step, word for word, how to be successful.
Yes.
And all we got to do is follow the blueprint.
That's right.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's give them all a round of applause. Did y'all get y'all? Did they get theirs? We out? But they directors, they don't need it. They got some at home, I'm sure.
Got a bunch of them.
Yeah, you got a bunch of them. Good. Well, look, you guys, this has been a great day. I think we're laying the foundation for the Carolinas that along with the follow-up meetings we're doing, guys, we're going to lay this thing out for you. If you look what we got coming, we got, what is this? This is Charlotte. Write that down. That's February 8th. Fayetteville, February 7th. That's in the Carolinas. Coming close, right? Get on your list. Not just yours, the people on your team that didn't show up here today.
That's right.
Right? You know some people that should have been here. Life gets in the way. Pastor Searcy, he wanted to be here with his team, but, had some stuff going on, but his team is here. See, the next best thing to happen, you being at one of these events, is having somebody on your team there.
That's right.
Chris Oliver couldn't be here, but he's doing a meet somewhere else. A lot of y'all working with Chris.
That's right.
Some of y'all working with Reggie. Some of y'all working with Harvey Vedita. Some of y'all working directly with me in my open line. Don't matter, we got some of the sharpest people man. You say, how many people seen Reggie Stewart do a presentation? Is he good?
Yeah.
We got some of the sharpest people And guess what we're going to do? We're going to bring them all to Atlanta. Write this date down. And make sure we get this flyer out by tomorrow night. Make sure you contact the guy. Make sure this is done. But we're going to have an event in Atlanta, Georgia, April 26th. You guys are the first people to hear about it. It's going to be a regional training event in Atlanta, Georgia, with all the SPDs on our team. Myself, Harvey Vedita, Reggie Stewart. We'll be there, right? SPD. I got another couple of partners. Chris Oliver. He'll be there.
What time?
It's going to be all day, 2 days. Friday night, the 25th, we're going to do Friday daytime. It's going to be from noon to 6. We're going to do a leadership training. Managers and above can come to that. Get the manager. Get that a day early. Plug in with us. And fellowship. What is the leadership training? We talk about how to open up new cities, how to do an effective presentation. We talk about how to overcome objections and three-way calls for your people. We talk about things that facilitate the system. See, there are two types of people in network marketing. People that use the system and people that are the system. Who do you think makes the most money? People that are the system. People that take control of this mouse or that pen, or whatever. And they drive the leadership. Their goal now is to look for other people like them.
That's right.
Learn it and teach it, right? You want to be a teacher of teachers. All right? So that's Friday, then Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We're going to take a lunch break. We're going to do nothing but training. Everybody's going to get a section. Reggie's going to have a section. I'm going to have a section. Harvey Vedita's going to have a section. Chris Oliver's going to have a section. We're going to teach you guys what we know. We're going to pour out our hearts to you all day. We're going to have somebody from corporate there. We make some noise, y'all.
All right.
We may even have Steve and Gina come do a cameo with us.
Wow.
I can't make no promises. I'm working on it. But my point is, it's going to be a classy. How many people were at the one we did 6 months ago? Was it nice?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Was it and it was us. Y'all with me?
Yes.
It's going to be us this time. From all over. So you're going to be able to meet people from Cleveland. You're going to be able to meet people from Alabama. And you might have somebody in Birmingham. You might have somebody in LA. And you form that relationship. So it's not just knowledge, it's networking. One of the reasons I made money so fast in network marketing because I had a team of people that worked together. They weren't crabs.
All right.
They weren't in a barrel. We were sharks and dolphins and urchins and whales. Y'all get that in leadership. Y'all get it. Right. All right, guys. I'm gonna do this. Questions? I know some people are anxious. I saw hands do like this. Any questions to wrap this up?
Have one.
Sure.
Overseas, you have.
Overseas, we're in 80 plus countries. You go in your back office, click that American flag, and all those countries will pop up. Yep, about 80 countries. Guess what? Only country in Africa right now is South Africa. But I was talking to a guy in South Africa the other day. He said, well, South Africans know people everywhere. So we are going to spread all over that continent, but you gotta wait for, I had some people in Nigeria who wanted to join. Too much fighting. Ain't the right time. Zimbabwe is better, but they still got some problems over there. There's problems all over the world right now. There's a lot of civil conflicts, man. But that's okay. That's okay. A lot of Africans are in Europe. Okay?
What about Dubai?
Yes,
That's UAE.
that's the UAE. We're there. Anybody else?
So if I have somebody from Dubai, how would I connect them?
It's seamless. They can sign up in your back office and they go right under you. How do you connect with them? Same process. We know about structure. I want to get on Zoom. The big beauty of what this Zoom technology, we can do a one-on-one with that person right there over the Zoom. Take 30 minutes. Yeah, sort them fast. Sort fast. I tell people tell me yes or tell me no, but tell me something, I gotta go. I ain't begging you.
That's it.
I'm not looking for everybody anyway. I'm looking for some key people. And if people are draining you with energy, move on. Don't make them feel bad. Don't tell them you're moving on, but just stop talking to them. I can't stand. I got low tolerance for BS these days. I really do.
I have, this is something that maybe, I was thinking back here, I have a young gentleman who that I sort of just mentored, took him under my wing as a young
Yeah.
gentleman, boy. And now he goes like from Georgia, North Carolina, and he's like the MC for the Steppers, you know, and, Mom and I went to one of those 3 weeks ago, he invited.
They dancing?
Yeah,
They
he's
hurt.
like, well, he's like, you know, like, cut from all those people, he's like, he's bringing them to South Carolina, you know. And
Who?
so I'm just, the person that I know, the individual that I mentor is a little boy. He was a road horse, okay?
What Tucker? Who's Tucker?
What is Tucker the?
Chris Tucker?
Tucker the steps, you know, he's the line dancing, the line dancing.
Okay. All right, well, good. It's a celebrity. Well, yeah.
Well,
So what's the question?
the question is that the gentleman that I mentored, he is the embassy, he goes all over, North Carolina, Georgia, whatever they go, you know, other places, other states, and these guys are bringing, because that's just his gift, you know, he started out as a professor and taught my children how to ride.
What's the question?
So the question is, let's give you a little demographic. He said, I would need, you know what I'm saying, someone to facilitate. I think it would be advantageous, you know what I'm saying, for him to bring this on the platform, but you gotta make it in a way that is conducive.
What's the question?
How would I, to bring him in?
How do you recruit him because he has influence? Same way you recruit anybody. What do you know about Stimson? He comes back and he says nothing. There's an opportunity that I just saw that's right down your alley. I need your opinion. I want some more eyeballs on this. Can I send you a website to review, and then tomorrow I want you to tell me your honest opinion of what you saw. And just be quiet. Keep it simple. There's no elaborate,
That's right.
fancy. See, you can bring them to me. If a person convinced against their will, they're the same opinion
Right.
still.
That's
right. And I have people try to bring people to me, even put me on the phone with people that already told them in a negative way they don't want to do this. And it's just some people bring people up in the meeting to me. He don't really like this, but I want you to talk to him. What do you think I got some magic to? You see the opportunity? You see one now? It's just a matter of sorting. And they're going to put themselves in whatever category. What you got to do, and listen, what we have to do is don't let one person crush
Come on now.
where we going with this. I've recruited Chris Oliver for a year. I told him about this a year ago. He didn't want nothing to do with it.
Right.
And you know how Chris is.
Right.
He blinders on. Chris Oliver, guys, is somebody that got started, senior director in 2 months, on his way to SPD in 5 or 6 months. And he's a lot of these folks upline here.
Yeah.
And he's a good guy.
Yeah.
Good guy, strong guy. So they're coming to Chris' profession. You know, people under Holton Buzz with this other company.
Yeah.
They're gonna come. It may not be, it won't be Holton, but it's gonna be some of his generals and lieutenants.
Yeah.
They coming. I just looked over that name out, Reggie. You recruit some heavy hitters. They coming, right? They got background in this industry. You can't deny this. The only reason it's getting traction in our community because it was started by white people, and white people have no other white people. That's just bottom line. It wasn't when they were racist about it. They just people they hung out with were white, so they got in, and they didn't obviously know no black folk. Go ahead. Work for darn.
Because I'm just like, this is like, you know, I signed up with Dr. Stroman.
Awesome.
Months ago. All right, but
Is
here's.
Dr. Stroman here? There's so much about that person. Yeah. Gotta meet him.
Okay, I want to say, and I'm just saying that I need just someone to facilitate me and perpetuate this because, I want you to tell me, is this the right way to do this? Okay, you just said, you know, you can be rich and be brown, but you can be broke and be right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know the football player Cam Newton, right? One of his personal drivers came down to my birthday party last year. invited my mom and I to his birthday party, but we couldn't get there, Miss Torrance came, right?
Cam Newton's birthday party?
No, Cam Newton was on his personal drive.
Uh-oh.
Okay. He trained with he still goes in and trains with the athletic.
Did you pique his interest?
Okay, no. Well, let me say something, okay? But I
wanna know.
I owe him a belated birthday gift, right? So what I'm saying, would it be wise for me to say, hey, so-and-so, here's.
Let me tell you what you're doing. Hold on, let me tell you what you're doing right now. Hold on, let me tell you what you're doing. You're having, no, let me tell you, I'm trying to tell you now. I want to be there too. You have too many conversations with yourself. You second guessing everything, and you're making this too complicated. Ask the question, move on. Ask what do you know about stem cells? I hate stem cells. Next. What do you know about stem cells? No. Well, let me tell you a story. My friend or me, da. Here's the website. I need more eyeballs in this sheet. Would you give me your opinion? It looks phenomenal. Don't overcomplicate it. Look for no's. I want people to tell me no. Tell me no so I can go. Tell me no so I can move on. Because people that are draining you with all these questions and you agonizing on them, why should I call them or if I should call them, you having all these conversations, you're going to call somebody easy. Call somebody easy. Then get to them complicated people later. Get the manager, get yourself on a solid foundation with the people that are closest to you and people that you know on a first name basis. These heavy, look, I remember I called my mentor one time. He made $100 million in network marketing. I'm driving to Scottsdale, Arizona. I just left the golf course, met this multi-millionaire, told him about the opportunity. I said, man, I need you to do a three-way for me. I said, Robert Stefanowski. I said, Robert, I need you to do a three-way for me. I got this guy, he's a millionaire. He said, Ken, why are you talking to that millionaire? Why would he do the business? Well, you know, look, I'd rather you call me with a lawyer on the phone.
Come on.
I'd rather you call me with a school teacher on the phone. Somebody that has desire.
Come on, man.
Not somebody that just want to be. I mean, ex-athletes are the worst. Let me tell you something about athletes. They want to be sponsored by somebody else. They want you to pay them to come into your business.
Yep.
You know, they want to get endorsements. They got these big old heads. I'd rather deal with, to build my foundation, entrepreneurs like Reggie, entrepreneurs like Kevin, entrepreneurs like Willie. I'm looking for folks like that. I'm not looking for these folks that's all fancy and they get in, they don't do nothing. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right.
We like, oh, you know everybody, but they're comfortable. Now, I'm gonna tell you the kind of people I like. I like people that made $1 million and lost it. And looking for a comeback. Right. You know, I'm the kind of folks I'm looking for. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. But yeah, I understand your dilemma, but don't overcomplicate it, okay? It ain't that simple. You just got to make the call. See, the problem is you ain't made the call yet. When you make the call, God, if you have the desire to, and you every day you affirm and you making your goal to talk to people, all you got to do is keep doing. The words will come to you from above. I'm telling you, if you've tapped into that, man, sometimes I be talking to folks, I'm like, whatever, where that come from? I don't know. I don't care. I told God what I wanted, He's telling me what to do. But I believe I'm going to get it. Do you believe you're going to get it? Do you believe it? Do you really believe it?
Amen.
1% doubt? Yeah. You gotta have, you can't be 100, you can't be 1% pregnant. 99% pregnant. You can't be 99% pregnant. You in or you out? All right. I have enjoyed you guys. I really have. Lynn, come on, Lynn. Lynn, come take a bow, baby. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something about my wife. My wife, this is the first opportunity that she has engaged and recruited people and got them in the business. Am I right or wrong?
Yes, you're right.
And it took a lot for her to get over the fear of standing up in front of you. A lot of you guys are dealing with what she went through. You want to tell them what you did?
I had to start believing in myself, actually.
That's good.
Once I started believing in myself, getting on these Zooms and listening to every leader, taking down notes, being active, just doing what they're saying to do. And I started making my notes. And I still do notes. Even when Ken's up here talking, I sit up on the side, I'm writing down notes. I'm still making my list. I'm constantly adding things to it. It was just a lot for me because this is not something that I do because I listen to Ken all the time. But I want to come out and share these things with people because it's doing so much. I look at my family members that are not even doing it, but because I'm sharing this stuff with them, I'm getting a little bit more extra extra confirmation that I can do this. So you just gotta do it. Just get out there and,
Overcome that fear, right, Leah?
so it's.
How did you overcome your fear? What did you do?
Just do it.
Just did it.
Just do
Bam.
it. Just do
Bam.
it. Like Nike says, just do it.
You gotta be bad before you can be good. You gotta be good before you get great. She's
Trust
already
me, I
past
make
bad.
a
She was
lot of
bad.
mistakes.
But now
I
she's
made a
better.
lot of mistakes,
Lot
and I
better.
still do. But you know what? That's how you learn. Make those mistakes. If you're recorded, watch your videos.
Yes,
and
record yourself.
Record yourself. I got my own Zoom account, and I record myself, and I look a mess. I sound crazy, but guess what? I go back and say, "Oh, I didn't like what I said there. I'm gonna change that," and that's what I'm doing, and it's working. So every time. Very, very important.
A lot of that was without me. I didn't coach her to do it because I let her stay in the lane. A lot of you guys, if you got support from your spouse, prove to them it works.
Yes.
If they don't want to join you, that's fine. As long as they're not negative about it,
Right.
prove to them this works. Show them some check. Look, there's an imaginary string that goes from her purse to her mouth. And when that purse starts up, she started to talk. Okay? And she started speaking eloquently. I'm like, wow. Hey, guys, join it. Let's get the music cranking. Everybody got any questions? This is the time to do it. Get started now. What's the better time to get started than now? You got the weekend. You got next week. Man, we got a holiday. Great day to pin some people down coming up Monday. This is the golden age of the first 3 months of the year, the best 3 months in network marketing because the snow is going to start to melt in a lot of these areas in March. You know, February, what are we doing? People are getting their income tax checks back. You better get them before they get that flat screen. Better get them. If they ain't gonna do that but waste it, better get them. God bless you guys. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Have a great weekend. It's good.
You here next time.
Sure, come on.